Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. But before we begin with today's reading, I want to give a quick shout out to Soullight, who is giving you an opportunity for a free private reading today that's available to everyone. You can download the Soullight app and give it a try. Today I want to introduce you guys to Soullight, which is an online psychic advisor platform that gathers an exceptional group of psychics in one place that are there to offer you guidance and answer your questions at any time. One of the things that I love about Soullight is how convenient it is, since all you need to do is log on the app and there are psychics who are already online ready to answer your questions right away in real time. I also like how they offer a variety of readings such as live chats, live video or audio calls, as well as delivered, written or audio readings. This way you can choose whatever you feel most comfortable with. The psychics you will find on Soullight have years of experience and are very reputable, and you guys can choose a psychic that best suits you and the kind of guidance that you're seeking, whether it's regarding to your love life, career, life path, or any personal situation you're going through. Getting personal readings can help you to get more accurate and direct answers to your questions, since the guidance is channeled and directed towards you personally. My personal experience with Soullight was really amazing. I reached out to one of their top advisors with some personal questions regarding my upcoming few months through the live chat option, and I received a reply instantly, and I love how direct and straight to the point she was. I have to say I found my reading to be very accurate and resonating. The psychic was also able to pick up on some of the current things that are happening in my life that I didn't mention to her, like the way that I was feeling in some certain events. Her predictions also felt very reassuring and honest. She was able to predict some of my plans and goals I have set for myself for the upcoming few months, so that kind of reassured me about the outcome of everything, which was very resonating. I would recommend you to try some of their top advisors, since they have the most experience on the platform and have a lot of returning clients because of the accuracy on their predictions. I hope that you guys give Soullight a try and connect with one of their psychics. You can do that now by downloading the app through my link in the description box, and they're also kindly offering you your first 5 minutes with a psychic of your choice for only $2.99, which will be rewarded back to you with coins you can later on use in the app after completing your first 5 minutes. Thank you Soullight for sponsoring today's video. So into today's reading, we'll be taking a look at a message coming from your future self to your current self. So what does your future self want to tell your current present self? And we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading today about the message coming from your future self to your current self. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys chose this card right here with the gift. It says surprise right here, and on your card it says perform a random act of kindness, and you also chose the butterfly charm here. So I'm kind of picking up for you, pile number 1. It's interesting. The first message I got for you was to be more kind to yourself. Maybe perform an act of kindness to yourself. I feel that some of you, like your future self is almost giving me this energy of like, take better care of yourself or do nice things for yourself. Maybe buy something nice for yourself. Maybe some of you have a birthday coming up or something, but it feels like the initial energy I'm getting from your future self, it wants you to be kinder to yourself, to be nicer with yourself. And I'm also hearing be more patient with yourself. So let's start with an oracle card for you, pile number 1, to see exactly what does your future self want to tell your current self, your future self of pile number 1. What is the message for your current self? You guys have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Oh, okay. This is actually a really big message, pile number 1. I feel that you're going to be the one who is going to break a lot of like past karma coming from your ancestors or maybe your family lineage. It feels like you're going to be the one who's going to change everything. And you maybe just awakened up to this idea, and maybe you just came to this realization. So your future self is they're coming in with a lot of gentle energy. That's something that I'm picking up, especially because you have the word healing right here. It feels like your future self wants you to be more gentle with yourself because of everything that you've been through. It feels like currently you're in the process of maybe healing your past, or healing your past maybe situations or something that you have connecting to your childhood, coming from your ancestors or your family lineage. And because you're currently healing yourself, I feel that your future self just wants you to be nicer and kinder to yourself because you deserve it. You have here rewriting the future. So it feels like you have a very important mission, pile number 1. Your future self is telling you that you, together with your future self, you have a mission to change the way that your family is, the way that your lineage is. So this is kind of the example I'm having, is maybe you come from a family where maybe love wasn't expressed so much, right? Or in that kind of energy, and you're going to be the one who's going to change that for the future in the course of your family lineage. So it's that type of energy where I feel that you're going to be able to learn from the mistakes, maybe from your parents or your grandparents, right? The people who have been in your family in the past, and you're going to be the one who's going to fix them. You're going to be the one who's going to set things straight. So I see you like being able to, I see like a better family or a happier family coming from you, coming out of you. So maybe you just awakened up to this idea. Maybe you just awakened up to this. You came to this realization. So your future self is wanting you to be sort of more gentle, more kind with yourself at this moment. Because you deserve it, right? Maybe you've never felt loved by the people around you, so your future self is coming in to let you know, like, you deserve to be loved. You deserve love. You deserve to be, right, gifted, to be nurtured, to be taken care of. So the main energy is like, set yourself as your first priority. Like your future self really, like the message of like, take care of yourself, be gentle with yourself keeps coming out to me. So I really do feel that some of you need to hear that right now. Let's get some more cards. Future self of pile number 1. What exactly do you want to tell your current self today through this reading? Let's see. You guys have strength. Wow. Yeah, I see you becoming stronger. There is something about your character that's becoming stronger. Your future self does want you to remain strong at this moment. And you also have reclaim. I heard reclaim your power with this card. Yeah, I really do feel a lot of you, you're kind of going through some sort of awakening here. Probably you're waking up to your power. You're waking up to your potential, your strength. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you maybe recently realized how powerful you are, or that you have the power to change something, or that your future is in your hands. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So I feel your future self is coming out to tell you, reclaim your power. Okay, don't be in the back. Don't let people mistreat you. Don't let people sort of dictate what you do. Okay, if you want to go out of the conventional way, I'm kind of getting like, go ahead. There is this really gentle energy coming from your future self, just wanting to let you know that you guys have the power, that you are powerful regardless of what have people told you in the past, or the way that people have treated you in the past. You're really powerful, and everybody, right? Everybody in this world is extremely powerful, and they hold a special gift. Is that sometimes that tends to get washed away because of the way that we're treated and the way that people talk to us. But I feel your future self is coming in to sort of help you reclaim back your power, reclaim your confidence, because it does feel like you can change things and the way that they turn out for the future of your family and your lineage. So yeah, your future self is coming in with like a very gentle, soft energy, just to kind of almost tell you to believe more in yourself and like have more confidence in yourself, have more, again, I keep hearing like reclaim your power, reclaim your strength, speak up if something doesn't sit right with you. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, don't be afraid to voice your opinions. I feel that's something important for you. I feel that you're becoming also like more bold and expressive in the way that you communicate with people. Perhaps like you're not going to be so I feel that you're going to start to tell the truth more, even if it hurts people, because you're kind of realizing that there's no way going around it, right? So I do feel a lot of you are becoming also more honest and more bold with your opinions. Let's see your tarot cards here, future self with pile number 1. What do you need to tell your current self? What does your current self need to hear at this moment? Okay, let's take a look. So let's see your first card here, pile 1. Wow, you guys have the Chariot. Oh, beautiful energy. I'm seeing, like, I'm hearing moving forward. Your future self wants you to move forward. Your future self doesn't want you to look back. Maybe you're kind of like at that position where you just like awakened up to something, and you have like this tendency to look back, or you have this tendency to maybe question yourself and second guess yourself, and whether you're strong enough to do this, whether you can do this, whether you can handle this. I'm getting like this very strong message from your future self, like, keep going forward. This is not the time to look back. It's maybe some of you have recently made some kind of progress in your life, and you're kind of getting to that stage where, you know, maybe you're starting to get scared again, or you're starting to just second guess yourself. Your future self is just saying, this is the time to keep going. Like, this is not the time to stop, to pause, to look back, to doubt. This is the time where we need to make progress if we want to sort of get out of this cycle, right? This karmic cycle, and break the chain. Because I feel that's the major point of your reading, is that your future self is wanting to let you know that you're going to be the one who's going to change things for your family in the way that they used to be. And if you want to do this, if you want to make this happen, at this time, you have to keep going. You cannot let your old self and your old fears pull you back in the old ways, or maybe your family's fears, your family's beliefs. You cannot let this pull you back. It doesn't have to be about your family. It can be just about society as well, like, or maybe something that you read on social media about your community. I'm just saying, like, family, because I feel it's maybe what's going to resonate with most of you, since we do have here ancestral patterns. Let's see. Yeah, Temperance. Be patient with yourself. Your future self is wanting you to be patient on this journey, because you guys are making progress, but just be patient, okay? You also have Strength twice. Yeah, you have Strength twice, so that's a big message of being strong, being committed, and reclaiming your power again. You also have the 5 of Cups. Oh, I like this. Okay. And your last card, look at this, the 10 of Pentacles. Perhaps for some of you, maybe this is about finances, okay? Maybe you're the one who's going to heal financial patterns when it comes to money within your community or your family. And I feel your future self is coming in at this moment. Maybe you have your doubts right now. The 5 of Cups, it feels like maybe you're having your doubts right now. And that's why you're getting such an encouraging message, because you maybe need these words of encouragement at this moment, like to really not second guess yourself, really not doubt yourself. Again, this is a time where you really have to be strong, because it feels like you're on the verge of completely crossing over to, you know, the other side. So I feel that if you stay committed at this moment, you're gonna really see like a really big push or a really big progress in your character development. And a lot of you are going to become more mentally strong. Like, you're going to become more mentally sort of resistant to limiting beliefs and to letting other people's opinions get the most out of you. So I feel, you know, you're still learning, you're still trying. So you're still in the process of learning. And that's something I feel that your future self wants to point out, because you, at this time, you need to be patient with yourself, right? That's something that keeps coming out to me. But I see specifically you changing something about the financial patterns when it comes to your ancestors, or the financial situation maybe within your family. Maybe you don't come from a very like well-off family, and you're gonna be the one who's gonna break the limiting beliefs around money, around work, around finances. I'm seeing something that's like where you're headed, basically, is kind of what I'm picking up. Let's see what else. Future self of pile number 1. What do you want to tell your current self? Let's see. You guys have first quarter. It's time to commit. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what I was saying. Like, it's time to commit to this version of yourself that you guys want to become, or this vision that you have, or this change that you want to create. Because I feel a lot of you are very insightful. You have a lot more insight and a lot more knowledge and a lot more like almost mental capacity to make this happen for your family. Maybe some of your I don't know, I keep hearing family. Maybe for some of you, again, it's like community. You might resonate more with that, or you might resonate with just society in general, maybe with your friends as well. But I keep hearing for you guys, like, you need to commit to this vision. You need to commit to this goal of getting yourself out of this repeating cycle, this karmic cycle. Because some of you are maybe having the tendency again to go back and forth. Like one day you're headed there, and then the second day you kind of pause because you let like the fears get the most out of you, or this grieving energy get to you. And I feel this is the time where you need to really be resilient and commit and stay strong to this vision, because that's the only way you're gonna keep pushing forward, like, right? I really don't feel like this is the time for you guys to doubt yourself or to look back. There's this big message of your future self wanting you to really commit to your future, basically, to what you want out of your future, and stay strong and stay resilient. Like, I see that you guys have a lot of power. You've been through a lot, and at the end of the day, this has only made you a stronger person who can handle a lot more. So you, at the end of the day, you will find life a lot easier than maybe some people who haven't gone through the situations that you have, right? That's the only way that things become easy for us, by perhaps doing something that's harder than what we know, and then what we used to know, it becomes easier. So it's showing me that you have a lot of like character with the strength, right? You've been through a lot, but that has built up your character, and you will find a lot of things in life much easier than other people because of what you've been through. Okay, let's see. I want to get some guidance and advice from your future self to your current self. So that card flew out for you. And let's get one more, Spirit and future self of pile number 1. Is there any advice you want to give to your current self? Okay, let's take a look here for you. So first, you guys have travel lightly, simplify your life. Okay, so the first guidance that I'm seeing for you guys is to get rid of any distractions. Maybe it's time to throw away your old stuff, throw away your old clothes. That's kind of what I'm getting with this card. Like maybe some of you want to move somewhere and go on like this journey in like a different country, travel. I'm hearing simplicity is going to help you out a lot. Like really carrying less. It's kind of like that energy of like sometimes less is more. And I feel for you guys, some advice that I'm getting is to kind of part ways with your old things. So maybe you have attachments to objects, to maybe clothes, maybe habits, right? Or maybe old ways of thinking patterns. I feel it's time to kind of have like a declutter in your life, whether it's going to be a physical things or mental thoughts. This is going to help you, like if you guys carry less along your journey, maybe it's also people, right? Saying goodbyes and parting ways with people who don't resonate with the path where you want to be headed. It feels like having sort of like this decluttering or cleaning out energy right now is going to help you guys to stay more committed to your goal. And your last one is rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So it's indicating that you guys are headed towards the rainbow. This is giving me like 6 of Swords energy, which is all about moving on to better days. And I feel that your future self is letting you know that your future looks brighter. Your future looks better than now. Although maybe things are kind of tough for you right now with the 5 of Cups. If you guys are kind of feeling drained, or you're feeling a bit sad, maybe more sad than usual, your future self is letting you know that your future looks bright, and where you guys are headed are towards blessings and towards the rainbow. But you have to stay committed on the path where you want to go, right? There's don't look back, right? That's something that I'm getting. Don't let your fear get the best out of you. Or maybe some people, the words that they're speaking to you are creating fear, and that is kind of what you need to get rid of. You kind of have to figure this out for yourself, because it's really going to be personal to everyone's situation. But it does feel like there are some things in your life that you currently have that keep like pulling you back in the old ways. So completely cutting this off is what's going to really push you forward, is what's going to really like help you make faster progress as well. But that's what I have for you today, pile number 1. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. My beautiful pile number 2. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the message coming from your future self to your current self. So pile 2 for your card today, you guys have the Be Bold and Don't Be Afraid to Stand Out card. Okay, very beautiful. And you also have the lovely star charm here. Okay, So you felt drawn to the color yellow today. What I'm getting with this is like, the first thing that I heard for your pile number 2 is that currently there's a lot of angelic support around you. So whatever you're doing, you're very like divinely guided and supported in this. There's really good energy around you. So I just kind of want you to know that, because I really do feel whatever you're doing right now is like supported, it's guided, and it holds positive energy, like positive outcome energy to you. So with this card here, I'm getting that whatever you're doing right now, pile number 2, especially some of you are in the process of creation, or in general, you want to make some kind of changes in your life, you want to pursue things in life, be bold with your actions. I don't feel that this is the time for you to kind of play it safe or play yourself down. Almost, if you guys want to do something, or if you're striving to do something, or you're planning to, be really bold with your actions. That's something that your future self wants to let you know, that at this point where you are, the things that you're doing, do them boldly, okay? Do them more actively, more passionately almost. That's kind of what I'm picking up for you. Let's get an oracle card to begin with your reading here, pile number 2, and let's see what exactly does your future self want to tell your current self. Okay, let's see what's your first card. So yeah, wow, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Doesn't this like resonate so much? No, because here you have be bold, don't be afraid to stand out, and then here it says don't dim to fit in. So your future self is really coming again with like the same message of like, don't dim your light at this moment. Like if you guys want to maybe do something bold when it comes to your appearance, maybe something about your career, like you want to aim for something that seems like a stretch, right, to a lot of people, or maybe you want to release, I don't know, YouTube videos or music or dancing, whatever it is, right? Maybe something about your job or your school, you're working on a project, whatever it is, guys, this is not the time where you should kind of like compare yourself to other people. This is the time where you need to be really bold with your actions and make sure that you put out your authentic self, because that's going to do really well for you guys. I see some of you have been dimming your light, okay? Some of you have been maybe trying to mask your light because you might feel insecure, because it does feel like you guys are very unique, very different, but you know, uniqueness is what catches the eye, right? Something that's common, something that's normal, tends to blend in with everything else. So I feel your future self is kind of letting you know, like if you guys want to be a star, because you feel drawn to the star charm, I'm kind of getting like if you guys want to stand out, if you guys want to be a star, and it doesn't have to be about fame or online recognition. It can be just like if you guys want to be recognized in your life and you want to stand out from the people around you, then you need to show your uniqueness. You can't mask your uniqueness. That's something that I'm getting. So your future self really wants to encourage you to be more bold with your actions. Maybe it comes to the way that you're dressing, maybe your hairstyle, your appearance, something you have wanting to change about that. I'm seeing like as a confirmation, like go ahead. Let's see future self of pile number 2. What do you want to tell your current self? Interesting. So you have versatility here, right? Yeah, versatility. And you also have release. I feel like you guys need to release holding yourself back, or you need to release that energy again of dimming your light. So that's something that you need to release. You guys have been dimming your light lately, and I feel your future self is like, it's time to release that. Like it's time to let go of that. We need to like transition. We need to transcend. You have versatility here. Again, it's making me think of like trying new things, or again, being more bold with the new things that you're trying. Like the best way I can put it, like let's say you want to go change your hair. So instead of getting like a subtle change, maybe some of you want to dye your hair like a really different color, or maybe get it like cut. If you have longer hair, you might want to go short. So that is the kind of like change I see you guys making. Or when you want to make change in your life, be very bold with it. Do something that feels very authentic to you. Again, I feel this is not the time for you guys to play it safe. This is the time for you to be versatile, to try out new things, test out different things, because I see you like catching the attention. That's something that I heard for you, is like you're gonna catch the attention, or you're gonna be the center of attention, something like that. Let's get your tarot cards to see. Pile 2, future self of pile 2. What do you want to tell your current self at this moment? Future self of pile number 2. Let's take a look. You guys have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. I heard when it comes to pursuing your career, be more bold. Like that's what I heard with the Page of Pentacles. When it comes to pursuing your career path, be more bold with your actions and your decisions. You also have the Sleepwalker. So this is the bonus card of this deck. It is kind of reminding me of the Star card as well, though, where it's like giving me that kind of, you know, right, special energy, being in the spotlight energy. And this can be in any way. Yeah, I do feel that a lot of you, it feels like if you listen to this advice, right, or if you put out your uniqueness, you're gonna be in the spotlight. You're gonna be the center of attention. That's something that I'm getting for you. Okay, 8 of Cups. Speaking of releasing things, this is about leaving our past behind. Okay, leaving our past behind. I see your future self is giving you the advice of it's time to leave the past behind. It's time to leave the, right, this past energy. It's time to release it. You guys have the 5 of Wands. Yeah, no wonder you guys are gonna be, no wonder you guys are gonna be in the center of attention here with the 5 of Wands. And your last card is the 4 of Wands. Okay, so this is the number of this card. Always represent, like the pillars represent 1111. And I did mention that there's a lot of angelic support around you right now. So I feel that is confirmation. Maybe the number 1111 is a sign for you guys. So that can mean something to you. But I am seeing like you're very heavily protected right now. So that is why it's also a good time for you to be bold and to do things that are different, because you are very supported and you're backed up by the divine. So with the 5 of Wands, I'm seeing here that there is this kind of like energy about you that maybe a lot of people are going to start to sort of be jealous or envious of you once you start to put the real version of yourself out there. With the 8 of Cups, I'm kind of getting this message of like it's time to move on from the past. So maybe some of you are ready to move on from maybe your childhood home. Maybe you're ready to move on from some old things that you have been doing that maybe don't resonate with you anymore. Or maybe just your old self, right? Your old way of being, your old beliefs, your old thoughts, your old look. I see you guys like releasing something about your past and letting go something of your past. And once you make this transition, this is when you're gonna get a lot of attention. And I see like actually you guys are attracting a lot of attention. You're attracting a lot of recognition. For some of you, you are attracting fame. But for others of you, it's going to be that energy where people start to envy you, people in your circle, because of how much you have changed. And like when you put the real authentic version of yourself out there, that's when people become like kind of almost triggered by you. Or I'm kind of getting this energy like people kind of being surprised by you because of how unique you are and how good you are. It's like they're getting almost, I'm getting this energy like they're getting scared of you and what you can do. So I see a lot of people are gonna start to see you almost as like a threat, because when you put your authentic self out there, like there's no stopping you. So that's why a lot of people might start to see you as a competition or something like that. That's kind of what I'm getting here for you. Let's see, pile number 2. What message does your future self have for your current self? Oh, you have sign. And I was saying with the 1111, you could be seeing signs. If you're looking for a sign, here it is. Yes. So if somebody, maybe you guys ask for a sign, okay? Maybe butterflies are a sign, maybe the number 1111, as I mentioned. If you guys need a sign to leave something behind or to put the real version of yourself out there, then do that. I feel this video is your sign. And I just saw the number 111 on the screen. So I feel definitely your angels are all around you. You're so supported. You're so guided at the moment, pile number 2. So don't be afraid to make bold decisions. Don't be afraid to make bold actions and to put yourself out there, to pursue projects, to make changes in your life that feel resonating with you. But maybe a lot of people would kind of tell you, oh, it's not safe, or it's too much of a risk. Of course they're going to tell you that because they're starting to sense your attitude, right? They're starting to sense your power, and people, you know, they don't want you to outdo them. So maybe some of you, if you're getting like conflicting opinions from people. Maybe it's just because they're envious or they're jealous of you, right? Because of your bravery or your boldness to do some things in your life. Regardless, I do feel that if you guys leave your past behind or release something in the past and decide to be more bold moving forward and more committed to this version of yourself that you want to become, which is your future self who's contacting you today, you will see great signs of recognition. You will see, like, this is basically the card of like you being the center of attention, right? You standing, the spotlight being on you. And there's again a lot of people who are kind of like, I'm hearing like some gossip around you, or it's not in like a bad way. It's almost just in the way of like people kind of talking about how much you've changed, or like how bold you are, and you know, maybe they're just jealous because they also want to do the same thing as you, but they just don't have the same boldness as you. So they're kind of letting their past hold them there. But you're the one who has a lot of courage to put yourself out there. So I see some people maybe from your past, or this is like new people who are going to start to talk about you, where they feel threatened by your presence. You know, that's the best way I can put it, because they see how bold you are with your actions. There's nothing stopping you here. Let's see if your future self has any advice and guidance for you, pile number 2. Oh, you have 4 cards. Wow. Feels like your future self really wants to communicate with you today. Let's see, what are your cards here? Okay. So what advice does your future self have for you? You guys have mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. Yeah, I feel that right now there is a lot of like protective energy around you. So even if you have like this gossip message that I just mentioned, you're still protected. You're still like being surrounded by a lot of divine and healing energy. You guys, yeah, oh my god, protected by angels. You're cherished by the angels. I felt your angels really strong in your reading today, and they're showing up. So I also saw the number 1311. So again, the number 13 is significant to the death card. So I do feel you guys are ready to say goodbye to the old version of you, and especially that number showing up when the angel card showed up is telling me that your angels are supporting you in this transition, especially with the butterfly here. Desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. Wow, I feel like you guys are coming out of like the cave or the alleyway. I want to say your path moving forward is gonna be less confusing and more straightforward than before. So before there is this energy to you that maybe you really had to trust things blindly, but I want to say that moving forward, things are going to be more certain and more clear for you, because you're kind of coming to that point of your journey where you have developed yourself, you have developed your trust with the universe, maybe you have become more connected with the divine. So moving forward, I see things becoming more clear and concrete for you guys, and you have vast vistas. Expand your horizons. Yeah, you know, it's time to step out of the box, right? Again, you have a lot of repeating messages about being bold, doing something different, not playing it safe. Like, I feel it's time for you to step out of your box. That's something that your future self wants to tell you. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be tied to your past and who you were and your old ways of thinking. Although I feel a lot of you are past that, but just like your future self is giving you this message of like, especially when it comes to your career and your pursuit in your talents, don't play it safe. I keep hearing that, because right now you're really supported to make bold actions, right? So it's like that energy, like if you take the leap now, you're gonna make it, because you have a lot of angelic support around you. It seems that there's, you know, also a divine plan. So this is all maybe a part of the plan. That's why you guys are going to be able to make it if you decide to make this leap right now. So you're very much safe when it comes to, I feel, taking risks or taking action or more bold action than you're maybe used to. But that's what I have for you today, pile number 2. I hope that this reading resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading today about the message coming from your future self to your current self. So pile 3, for your card today, you guys chose this one right here. And on your card, it says Gratitude Rampage. List 10 things you're thankful for. So the first thing that I got for you, actually, pile number 3, while I was meditating on your energy, I kept hearing good things are ready to come in, like blessings are ready to shower your life. I see like this energy of like things coming in your life. Your future self is almost giving me this message of like, be prepared for the things that are ready to come into your life. Maybe some of you recently wrote some things, like maybe things that you want to manifest or something like that. I see you guys like scripting or writing something, maybe in your journal, or maybe just in your mind, right? You have been keeping like affirmations or thoughts. I see like things coming in your life. I keep hearing like showering, blessings. Those are like the words that are coming to my mind right now while I'm recording your pile. So I do feel your future self is maybe wanting to give you almost a heads up on the things that are ready to come into your life. Let's see, and let's get an oracle card, pile number 3, to see what exactly your future self wants to tell your current self. Future self of pile number 3, what do you want to tell your current self for this moment? Let's see, you guys have dance with life. Do something to change your energy. You have dance with life. Again, fun energy showing up in your reading, like very playful energy showing up. Maybe some of you, oh, interesting. You have here gratitude rampage, list 10 things you're thankful for, and you have do something to change your energy. If some of you have been feeling a bit down lately, or you have been feeling kind of stagnant, or maybe just life has been a bit slow, okay, or you haven't been into your highest energy vibration, do something to change that. Dancing can help, okay? Dancing really helps with just moving the energy through your body. List and thank things that you're grateful for. I feel that showing life or showing like the universe that you're really grateful for your life at this moment is going to help your manifestations come in much faster, especially if some of you have been having maybe some stagnating energy when it comes to manifesting, or you just have been feeling like more stagnant than usual in life. I see your future self coming in with the advice of just like do something fun, right? Write some things that you're grateful for, because that changes automatically your focus to, okay, I actually have things in my life. And sometimes when we focus too much on our desires and too much on what we want, we start to get insecure and feel like we don't have those things. So we start to feel like we are lacking things. But once we switch our focus to gratitude, our mind, like in the moment, goes into, okay, I have things, I'm grateful for this because I have these things. And that is what attracts gratitude. Feeling sustained, feeling comfortable is what attracts. So I feel if you guys have been feeling a bit low lately, try to change your energy by doing something fun, maybe writing things that you're grateful for, or dancing, being out in nature. That's something that's going to help you out. Let's see what else. And automatically by changing your energy, you're going to start to receive the things that you have been wanting. So if some of you have been having some stagnation with manifesting, I see your future self giving you advice to change up your energy a bit. Let's see what else, future self, what do you want to tell your current self today? Okay, let's take this one. So you guys have the Sage. Yeah, you guys need some cleansing. I feel right now your energy needs like a bit of cleansing. Maybe you like to use sage, maybe taking a shower, taking a bath. It just feels like right now you just kind of need a bit of like energy cleansing almost. Yeah, play. Okay, so the same message keeps coming up. Your future self is like telling you just like have more fun at this moment, because I feel like you guys kind of need to raise up your vibration, your energy, in order to attract the things that you want in your life. So don't focus so much on I know this is hard, right? To not focus on what we want and what we feel like we don't have in our life, but that's what creates the the energy of feeling like we're lacking, starting to feel insecure, starting to doubt ourselves and our abilities to manifest. So I'm getting like this very sincere guidance from your future self, just like don't worry about it too much. Okay, don't think about it too much. Try to focus more on the fun in life. Try to play more. Try to do something to cleanse your energy. Write down some things that you currently have that you're grateful for. This is automatically gonna put you in the energy of I have things, I am blessed. Okay, and it's going to result into you getting your manifestations. So if some of you have been experiencing some stagnation in that area of your life, I just feel that you need to change up your energy a bit. And this is something that can switch in like the next couple of days. So it's not something that's going to take a while to manifest, is what I'm hearing for you, pile number 3. Actually, your manifestation is very close to you. It's just that maybe lately you have been feeling a bit down, and I'm kind of getting like this is just, I keep hearing 3 to 5 days or something like that I'm getting. Maybe that's how long it's going to take you guys to like change your vibration, change your energy. But I'm seeing like within the next couple of days, you feeling better, which is going to attract the things that you desire much faster in your life as well. Okay, let's get your tarot cards to see pile number 3. What is the message coming from your future self? Future self of pile 3. What do you want to tell your current self? Okay, let's take a look here. So for the first card, you guys have the 9 of Swords. I feel that some of you are getting tired. Yeah, some of you are feeling like maybe you haven't been sleeping well. Maybe you haven't been taking proper care of yourself. Or some of you are just feeling very tired, very exhausted of like waiting. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like you're stressing too much about it is also what I'm hearing. That's why you have play, why you have dance with life, have the sage. It does feel like you need some kind of like something to change your energy, to shift your energy at this moment. And these are things that can help you. These are things that can uplift you, right? Dancing and playing more, having more fun. Although I know it can be tough, especially right now for you, because it does feel like you're very stressed about something, or you might be feeling like kind of, you know, I'm tired of waiting. Like I'm so tired. You might be in that energy. So maybe you just need a little bit more rest. You have the moon. Okay, things have been a bit confusing lately. That's what I'm getting. But also with the moon card, this is telling me just trust what's happening. So with the moon, although it can be confusing, and I know it's annoying, but it does have that message with it that comes along of just trust what's happening. You guys also have, this is the 10 of Swords. You know, it's going to end soon. I'm telling you, this kind of energy, this kind of like low feeling is ending very fast for you. And I'm seeing this, like, I'm seeing within the next couple of days, you're having like a switch in your energy. Something is going to inspire you. Something is going to trigger you to feel better about life, to feel more grateful about life. Maybe you're going to start to see some manifestations come in that's going to inspire you more. But I feel that right now, I'm kind of seeing that you're maybe dealing with some confusion and feeling not your best. But I do see this switching within the next couple of days. Yeah, look at this, a Page of Wands. This is inspiration. I see some sort of inspiration coming to you in the next couple of days. So pay attention to that. And you also have the 2 of Cups. I'm kind of getting something is going to make your day in the next couple of days. That's very interesting. Your future self wants to give you that message of like within the next couple of days, expect something good to come your way. Because I do feel that some of you have been feeling a bit like maybe lower than usual or more down than usual. And it does feel like you guys need a change of energy. So I'm seeing something within the next couple of days is going to spark you or uplift you to change this and to make yourself feel better. With the 2 of Cups, I kind of feel like this is maybe like an opportunity that's going to make your day. Like that's the first thing that I heard. Maybe for some of you, you're going to hear back from a person. Maybe you're going to get a really good opportunity, or this is like your future self just like coming in to uplift you. But either way, something good is coming in the next couple of days. Like that's something that I keep hearing for your pile number 3. Something good is happening within the next 3 to 5 days. Oh, these 2 cards fell out for you. Let's take a look. So you guys have transformation, shed, let go, make room for greatness. Yeah, I'm telling you that something good is coming in. It says make room for greatness, okay? So let go of anything, right? It does feel like you guys need some kind of cleansing here because it does says make room for greatness. So you do need some kind of cleansing right now, maybe in your energy, maybe of some things in your life, in order to welcome new and better things. But it does feel like things are ready to come in your life. And you guys also have I'm gonna have to cover this card, I'm so sorry. But it says here, the crescent moon, keep moving forward, you got this, okay? Let me try to do it this way here. Sorry, but YouTube sometimes can be a bit strict with the regulations. So let me just check what it said on your message. It says, keep moving forward, you got this. Yeah, again, future self is giving you words of encouragement. Like, keep going forward, you got this. Like, don't feel so low right now. Don't feel so kind of stagnant right now. I know it can be hard in the moment, especially when you're feeling this way and hearing messages of like, get up and, you know, feel better. And, you know, I know that it can be hard, but I'm sure that once you start to get out of this energy, you will be able to Perhaps see this message from a different perspective as well, okay? Or be able to maybe, you know, once you start to feel better, maybe also come back to this reading, because I do feel it's going to give you more insight, or maybe see this message in a different kind of light. But I definitely feel that a lot of you are going to start to feel much better within the next couple of days. So if you have been having some hard time lately, I feel your future self is wanting to let you know that things are going to start to look up for you here, especially very soon, within the next couple of days. I'm getting specifically, or later in this week, something like that. But I'm not seeing this lasting more than like a week or 5 days. So I don't know, I keep getting that time frame for you guys. All right, to end your reading, I want to get some advice and guidance from your future self to your current self. So let's see, future self of pile number 3. What do you want to tell your current self today? Future self of pile 3, what do you want to tell your current self? Okay, you got 3 cards. So let's take a look here. You guys have begin now, take your first step. Again, I feel you guys are ready for a change, like you're ready for something new. Maybe the reason why you have been feeling kind of low is because you have been attaching yourself too much to some things, because it does say here like shed, let it go. So there are some things that you might need to let go of in your life that are causing you to feel maybe anxiety or anxious or uncertain. You're gonna know what this is for you, because it can be so many different things, but I feel there is a need for you to begin. Okay, so your future self is saying begin now. Take your first step moving forward. If you guys want to make some kind of change in your life, right? Transformation. It does feel like things are leading up to a transformation overall. You also have wise leader. You're a beacon for others. I feel your future self is reminding you that how great you are, right? You're a beacon to others. You also hold leader energy. You hold the energy to achieve great things in your life. So don't feel self-conscious. Some of you might be feeling insecure about yourself. Maybe, you know, write down on a piece of paper what are your best qualities. Try to see yourself in a brighter light. Maybe some of you have been focusing too much on some things that are making you feel insecure here. So try to focus on what you have. Try to focus on your great areas, your strengths, your benefits. And that's going to really change your perception, because again, life is all about the perceptions, the way that we perceive life. So if you guys change your perspective, you change your focus towards the light, life is automatically going to reflect light to you and blessings. So that is something that I'm seeing for you here, like some advice and guidance from your future self is to change your perspective, change your focus more towards the things that are good, because life is going to reflect the same to you. And your last card, you guys have violent courage, take action with passion. So there's something about moving forward. There's something about taking action here for you guys. Some of you maybe have been feeling stressed and anxious because you haven't been taking action towards something that you know that you need to take action to. And you know, life is never going to give you peace into something that is not meant to be, or it doesn't resonate with you. So sometimes if you're having a hard time with realizing or deciding whether you made a right decision about something, just remember, you know, that if you're still feeling anxious, or you still keep going back to the decision that you made, I would say maybe 9 times out of 10, it's probably the other thing, because you're still feeling anxious, you're still feeling unsettled. Your intuition is kind of jumping in here to let you know that perhaps you weren't the most honest with yourself when you made the decision. So if you guys have made some kind of decisions or something like that, and you still feel unsettled about this, perhaps revisit that, because I feel that you can reevaluate the situation. That's something that I'm hearing for you. So pile number 3, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.